Space, the final frontier. This is the voyage of a small television service. Its mission, to boldly go where no bold television station has boldly gone before, boldly. The travelling time to the year 2077.
Well, here I am, sat here minding my own business, and you come along and play this nasty trick on me. I hope you're going to pay me back, because I'm little Sandy, you know.
Hello, and yet again Christmas has come upon us. As you can see, we've bedecked the halls, especially for the occasion. This year, on your intergalactic Nexus monochromatic television station, we're not going to have the usual boring comedy show, but instead we're going to look back at what's happened over the past 100 years, since 1977. But before we go any further, we have something very special to deal with.
A few years ago, the university launched its first space probe for the School of Universal Studies. Since its launch from the school's launching pad at Colney Lane 5 years ago, the 27 male students on board the ship, the Thistlethwaite 3, have been researching into various aspects of outer space. With me here in the studio is Professor Magnum Champike, the Dean of the School of Universal Studies. Professor, why was this craft sent off?
Well, David, back in 1972, we had 27 postgrads, and after discussion, we decided to send them off into outer space.
The university news programme. See if you can recognise my dad.
I really like this studio. In this studio, there's really something. It's always. I rather like it. Very nice. Oh.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Briefing. This week we have an interview with the Vice-Chancellor's nephew. But first, residence problems. Many students have found some difficulty in opening doors during the cold weather. The accommodation office told us today, ignore it, that door frames in Waveney Terrace have been shrinking with the cold and trapping the doors in a closed situation. And so students have had to use windows to go in and out. The maintenance department have said that the doors should be free when spring comes and the temperature warms up. But increasingly heated altercations with the accommodation office should make it unnecessary to wait this long. Following his great success with his non-smoking campaign, Dr. Duncan has now decided to ban yes in the university. When asked the reasons for this new anti-campaign, he said that in every case, yes was fatal. For example, indecent exposure still continues to be a problem on the plane.